everybody at March and Rally Los Angeles. We are live from the International Women's March and Rally here in downtown Los Angeles, and we're going to be talking to the national chair. The national chair, right? Yes. She's Eileen. I'm going to flip it over, and she's Ivy, and she's going to let us know about the events, how it got initiated, and all of that. So let me just turn it over. There you go. We're live.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. An anti-imperialist transnational feminist organization. We have 10 chapters across the country and more that are building now. And this today is our third annual International Women's Day March. And today is different from previous marches that you may have participated in. One, because it's being led by transnational immigrant, migrant women of color, but also because this isn't necessarily an anti-Trump action. And we believe that our freedom will never be tied to the ballot box, that we have the ability to create a genuinely liberated world. And today we're here to show what that could look like. And so for us, we do think that Trump should step down. We believe that fascists around the world should step down. But again, we are demanding an end to genocide of womankind, including violence against women in all its forms, from rape, domestic violence, from our black trans sisters being murdered, from Islamophobia and Muslims being targeted, harassed, and deported, from our immigrant families that are being separated. Those are all the experiences that we want to highlight today, and we want to remind the people that as long as we join an organization, as long as we build a strong movement, we have the ability to win genuine liberation today.
Absolutely. And for everybody who's still at home, what would be your message to get them out to the streets? What about if people are not sure about coming? Can you give us a little bit more details about if people are still thinking of coming out?
Sure. So every year, Affirm ensures that our protest goers are safe. And a large reason why is because we have a lot of mothers that come out with their children. And in fact, we put our mothers and their strollers at the very front instead of constantly being left behind at the back. We also believe that not only do we have very fierce demands, we also believe in celebrating resistance. And so today we're also using art and performances as a way to get our message out. And so we have Maya Jupiter who's performing. We have speakers from Black Lives Matter, from Idle No More. So we really encourage you all to come out and join in demonstrating today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alright guys, so that was the national chairman for Affirm, and now I'm going to be going around showing you guys what's going on here at the march. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to live stream the whole event like I'm usually able to because I have to head out for a work meeting. I think someone else will pick up the live stream, but keep sharing it. We're definitely growing an audience right now. Thank you everybody watching, and I'm going to turn it over, show you guys what's happening here in downtown at the LA Police Department headquarters. Just a little bit of information. The march is supposed to start at noon. There are different signs that you can pick up as donation bases. If you're making your way over, there are different parking spaces, parking lots, around from $5 to $10. There's not that much traffic, so you don't have to worry about that. There are flags, different T-shirts you can pick up. I personally like this one.
We need 565,000 signatures here to become an independent nation. Separate from the United States. This is a non-violent movement, guys. Absolutely non-violent. We pay $500 billion to the federal government, and we get back 70 cents on the dollar. Now think of it, 60, 70, $80 billion every year, guys. We can fix our own problems here. We don't need the federal government telling us what to do about our health care. about our education, about our immigration. We can manage ourselves. We need 565,000 signatures, guys, and that's why we're here. Because there's only in California that you guys can be rallying like this. You think this rally happens in Kentucky or Mississippi? Yes. Hell no. You have a couple members of the Klan out here.
I like this. Hi, I'll come back for buttons.
Yes, come
I'm
on
just
back.
live streaming right now. Coffee. There's also coffee. Hi. Do you guys have a speaker here that can give us some information about your organization? Hi there. I'm live streaming right now from Metro Rally, Los Angeles, and I was wondering if you can give me a little bit of information of what your organization does and what you guys stand for.
So SEIU Local 1000, we're here to support. You can speak louder. Okay. SEIU Local 1000 is here to support the Women's March. We're a union. We're led by 95,000 state workers, but our union is out here to support because we promote, social and economic justice, and we're getting out into our communities to have more of our members get more involved and be a part of the resistance.
Absolutely. So what are you hoping for today? Are you gathering signatures? Are you guys giving away information? Or
Yes, we're just here giving information, especially with women, a lot of the mental illness, domestic violence, and their children's domestic abuse. So we're here just to raise awareness and just show support.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Systematic tent. Have you guys say hi? Wave. Hi. Just want to see your faces. You're so pretty. Do you guys know why you're here? You're supporting.
You guys know? What are we supporting?
Huh? Women. You guys are supporting women? Awesome. Well, thank you so much. The future is present and firm. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys also. This is Affirm is selling stickers, buttons, posters. This is all because they're a non-profit organization, so all of the funds actually go into funding events like this. So it's definitely a good way that you can help out and support. Starting to see a line going on. Oh, maybe there's women supporting. There's also some men.
Come on.
We're gonna keep going
Give it up
through.
for Chulita Vinil.
We're gonna go over to the stage right now.
Hello, everyone. Mujeres, women, all women identify, freedom lover people. Thank you for showing up. Let's make some noise. Are we ready to march? Are we ready to march? Thank you so much for showing up. My name is Suma, and I am with Affirm Los Angeles. On behalf of Affirm, I want to welcome you. You're going to be hearing from many of us throughout this rally and march today, but we want to thank you for showing up today. So, in order to begin this program, we actually have Mujeres de Maíz, Idle No More, Southern California, Women Rising, and Red Earth Defense with Grandmother Gloria that are going to help us open up this gathering.
guys, we're about to start, so please keep sharing. We're gathering in the audience. Please keep sharing. The prayer is about to take place with Grandmother Lydia.
Hello, hello.
Happy birthday, Gloria!
Thank you very much. Okay, I want to hear from the crowd in the back. Can you wave at me? Hey! Way back there. Wave. Say hello. Welcome, welcome. My name is Gloria Arianes. I am a Tongva woman. I am a Tongva elder. I am of this land that we stand on. All this concrete is on top of my village of Yagna. And thank you. That's okay. Thank you. This is the village of Yagna. And underneath all this concrete is our burial grounds in our village. And we were here in Los Angeles City before this was Los Angeles, before it was the state of California, before it was the United States. Our people were here. Yes, yes. Do not forget the Tongva people. And we are still here. They try to erase us by making us not to let it speak our language or to dress in our regalia or do our ceremonies or pray in the way that we had done in our songs. But we have found that it has not died. They try to bury it all like a mistake on a paper and erase you. We are still here. So thank you. Women, you look beautiful today. Thank you for coming out here today. Thank you for the men who are here to support. Okay? We couldn't do it alone. Okay? We cannot bring children into the world alone. Even though the woman carries a child in the sacred site of her womb with water. So water is sacred. Okay? And we give birth to the children from the seed of the man. And we are the nurturers of the children. So women, you have a very important role. If you choose to have children, not everybody chooses that. So it's about choice. And we will not let anybody take those choices away from us. Nobody! I don't care how crazy it is over there in Washington, D.C. and people acting crazy. We have to let our voices be heard. And we will speak up loud. Okay? I was here in November for 750 women marching here. Where are they? Where are they? You can't come out for one march and say we're going to fix the world. No, it doesn't work that way. Sorry for the fire. Okay, I'm known as a very soft-spoken person. I don't know what happened today. And I want you to know I stand with some amazing women here, okay, from AIM SoCal, and there's some supporters back here. There's some AIM SoCal here. I love these people dearly. There's Mujeres, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, thank you. And there's Mujeres de Maíz are here, and you know, out here, I want to know what you represent. Shout it out what you represent. Tell me. Standing Rock, okay, who's Standing Rock? Protection, yes, yes. Immigrant rights, LGBT communities. There you go. And we stand for love, nonviolence, and message. We have to get our messages across to all the politicians and all the people who have the power to make changes, and that's us. So thank you very much. I'm going to say a prayer. I'm going to do it to my soft voice and my balanced self. So I have some tobacco here. If somebody could do the 4 directions for me when I start praying. I will call to the 4 directions and the spirits of the land. And so, Creator, Grandfather, Grandmother, thank you for this beautiful day and to bring us before all these beautiful people here today, Creator. I feel very blessed. I want to offer my prayers to the 4 directions. So if we could offer tobacco to the west, offer tobacco to the north, offer offer tobacco to the east, and this is where the spirits come in. This is a door where they come into our area. And to tobacco to the south. To Creator, to Mother Earth. Thank you. Creator, I ask for the spirits of the four directions to join us today and to guide us to be in a good way, to have a good heart, to be balanced, to show love and nonviolence, Creator. I ask this in a good way. I also pray to the ancestors of the land and pray that they join us and they embrace us and know that we are not here to harm them. We are here to respect them. Creator, I'm very thankful for this. Creator, I ask in a good way to bless all the children who are here today, Creator. And we need to learn how to keep pedophiles away from our children. This is very important, okay? Sometimes people get away with it. There's a person in the White House who got away with some things, and why isn't he being sought after? I'm very thankful for the plant people, the rock people. They all have spirits, and they provide life to us. Creator, I also ask for blessings for the four-leggeds, the winged ones, the ones that crawl upon Mother Earth, those that are swimmers, and those that we do not see, Creator. I ask for blessings for them, Creator, because they also are suffering with development, taking away their ancestral homelands. And fires and floods are destroying a lot of their lands, and they're coming down and they're being killed by human beings who are afraid of them, but they've taken over their homelands. Creator, we understand this as indigenous people because that's what happened to us, Creator. And we ask that that pain not be felt all the time, take that pain away from us. Creator, I ask in a good way for all the people who are here, that whatever their prayer requests are, that they be answered in some way, Creator. And for those who cannot be here with us today, Creator, I ask that they are in a good place, that they are healing if they're sick, and that they are comfortable, Creator. I ask this in a good way. I pray for all people who have pain of the heart, pain of the mind, pain of the physical body. It's very debilitating when you're in pain, Creator, and I ask for healing and comfort for those individuals also, Creator. I'm very thankful for this. Creator, I ask for people in the world to lay down their arms, to stop warring with each other's, Creator. That's a big demand and a big request, Creator, but I ask in a good way, Creator. And I ask for the guns to go away from our neighborhoods here in Los Angeles and our communities here. Too many people are dying senselessly, and people are being run over by cars. We need to stop and find our hearts again, to be human again, Creator. I ask that people not run from these days. I'm asking for protection for all the people who are being threatened these days, Creator. People who are afraid with immigration and ICE and those kinds of things that are threatening us. And I want Mayor Garcetti, please, Creator, to remind him. He said this was a sanctuary city, and now he's changed his mind. We need this to be a sanctuary city, Creator. I ask this in a good way, Creator. I do not want to see a 13-year-old child on television crying because her father was arrested for something he did 10 years ago. And he's been in this country for 20 years. I don't want to see that. That's very painful, Creator. Please help those children, Creator. Creator, I ask these things in a good way, and I ask for my work very much. I know this, but Creator, I'm very thankful that I can pray to you, and I'm very blessed. Creator, I ask for that drugs also, people need to put those away. They will destroy lives. They do destroy lives, Creator. I ask this in a good way. I pray for all the women and children who are in homeless shelters. Let's not forget about them. And the homeless people, you know, I look at all the homeless people here and we try to ignore them, Creator. Let us face them, and Creator, see who we can get to help the homeless problem here. It's growing larger and larger. It's very sad. I pray for all the veterans. Creator, I ask the veterans who are homeless be taken care of also. For all the people who may lose all their health benefits, Creator, I'm asking for help in that area also, Creator. I know this is a lot to ask of you, but I am asking in a humble and good way. And I'm very thankful for this day today. Aho, Nishunachama. Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello. Thank you again, Grandmother Gloria. Good afternoon, sisters. Welcome to the Women's Uprising. My name is Jolene Levid. I'm the founding chairperson of AFFIRM. AFFIRM is an anti-imperialist, transnational feminist women's organization. We have 10 chapters nationwide, and we work for immigrant women's rights, we work against trafficking, and we work to dismantle militarism in all its forms, including the police occupation of our communities of color. And we are here, AFFIRM convened this rally today with our sisters and allies in over 80 organizations. Everybody take a look around. This is the result of women of color organizing. We want to specifically welcome the caravans from the Bay Area, Central Coast, High Desert, Inland Empire, South Bay, Orange County, and San Diego. Welcome to Los Angeles. AFFIRM organized this action today alongside our endorsers because we believe we had no choice but to. We are here because there are over 64,000 missing black women in this country. We are here because in Canada, over 1,200 Aboriginal women and girls have gone missing or have turned up murdered. We are here because our sisters at Standing Rock have put their bodies on the line just so they can live on their own land and drink clean water. We organized this rally because within just the 48 hours after Election Day, Muslims, Black people, Latinas, and Asian Americans have reported being verbally and physically attacked by racists, and Trump said that he would try to ban Muslims from this country. We are here because Trump's administration plans on deporting thousands and thousands of women, separating an estimated 1.4 million children from their parents. Just like Guadalupe Garcia de Rayos of Phoenix, Arizona, who had been in the United States since she was 14 years old and is the mother of 2 United States citizen children. Got picked up after she spoke at an immigrant rights rally. She's been here since she was 7 years old, and now they're saying she may not even get a trial. We are here because that pig Trump has vowed to take away women's rights to unions, to comprehensive reproductive health care, and to ban women from 7 different countries. My sisters, we organized this rally because at least 7 trans women have been murdered this year alone. Ciara McElveen, China Doll Dupree, Misha Caldwell, Jamie Lee Wounded Arrow, Jojo Stryker, Jaquarius Holland, Kiki Collier. All the victims of murder this year alone are trans women of color. We're going to take a moment of silence for our trans sisters that have been taken from us this year. Thank you. But we are here, my sisters, despite centuries of fascism, slavery, forced migration, and trafficking. Today, we have yet another role to play. In the faces of racism, class oppression, patriarchy, ableism, homophobia, and all oppression, we are going to put forth a vision. We are not here just to stand against Trump and his cronies. No, we women of color have survived dictatorships, administrations that have sterilized, tortured, colonized, and raped us. We know that we have to resist no matter who sits in that White House. And we women here today, together like this, we pose a threat to those people in power because we are uniting from a position of strength. We are not solely here based on our shared oppression. My sisters, we are here together based on our shared resistance. My sisters, the U.S. government and all its corporate allies want to wage war on our bodies. But today, for International Women's Day, we are here to scream out our own war cry. We are here to tell those racist, capitalist, sexist, ableist, homophobic pigs that despite centuries of subjugation, despite them starving us, beating us, pimping and raping us, taking away our health care, cutting our public education, busting our unions, denying us reproductive justice, and killing our children, they have never, ever, and will never, ever break the revolutionary spirit of women's resistance. We are here today to tell them that we have brown, black, yellow, red, queer, straight, trans. We are workers. We are migrants. We are refugees. We are Muslims. We are disabled. We are mothers. We are here. We've always been here. And we, transnational women of color, are not going anywhere. I thank you. I knew that rain would not stop you today. And now I have the honor of bringing up our first speaker. Her name is Zina from the Iraqi Transnational Collective. Thank you.
Hi everyone. First I want to thank Affirm for putting on this amazing event. For the past 3 years, I know they've worked day and night, month after month to put this on, to make sure that women of color are at the forefront of our movements. So Jolene's speech made me a little teary-eyed, so I gotta collect my thoughts again. But I stand before you as a proud Iraqi Muslim woman, and I have not always felt that way. And that is because of Islamophobia and the transition of my people for many, many years. Now, the Iraqi Transnational Collective is not a collective solely made up of Muslims, but many identify as such, and we are all impacted, Muslim or not, by Islamophobia. And that is because of the racialization of Islamophobia. Now, I can't go into all the ins and outs of Islamophobia within the few minutes that I have, but what I will say is that Islamophobia impacted all communities. And I can tell you this because we see not only Muslims being targeted by hateful folks, but also people who are perceived to be Muslims are targeted. For example, you see Sikhs being targeted. You see black and brown folks being targeted. So I really want to make you all aware that Islamophobia is everyone's issue, not just Muslim people's issue. I also want to mention that the past few decades, and it persists under this administration. You can see this from the Muslim ban. We also see that although the racialization is
Hey guys, I'm so sorry to have to do this, but I actually have to make a call. I'm going to see if I can skip my meeting so I can keep live streaming here. But I actually have to cut the live stream really quick just so I can make the phone call. I know we have a lot of shares going on. I hate to have to do this, but I have to, so I hope that everybody comes back online whenever the next live stream is going on. I might be back in a few minutes. I just need to make a phone call right now.
because we as Muslim women